Hello, hi, howdy. My name is Nico. I like novels. I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day so far. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, by the way, I'd love to have you a part of our strange little community. Today, friends, I have kind of a weird video idea. I do not know where this came from. I really wanted to do a bit of an art challenge, but I wasn't quite sure what challenge I wanted to do, as I'm still quite new to the YouTube art scene. So I scrolled back through my internet history, something which you should never do. Found some very, very interesting Google searches, but I found that I used to love watching those free marker challenge videos. So I decided to kind of do one of my own, but with a twist. I'm not going to be using alcohol markers because I don't like them. I'm sorry, unpopular opinion. I do not like alcohol markers. I am so bad at using them. So instead, I'm going to be using my posca markers because I love these bad boys. They are so much fun. I absolutely love all the colors. I just love how bright they are. So I decided for today's video, it'd be really fun to do a bit of a 3 or 5 marker challenge using these posca pens. Though a quick little saucy loophole, not cheating, it's a loophole. It's the exact same kind of strategy as using Motherload in The Sims. I'm gonna be allowing myself to use all the other supplies on my desk, including pencils, my fine liners, etc. But I have to use the exact same colour as what I draw. So say if I got this beautiful brown colour, I could not go and just say, I want to use this orange pencil. No, that is not allowed. I have to use a brown pencil if I pick the brown. So if that sounds like a cool video to you guys, please sit down, get a cup of tea, get your own sketchbook, maybe do this with me. It'd be really fun to see what you guys come up with. I'm so excited, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get on to pouring all these bad boys out into a different container, because as you can see, I have organised all this by colour, so it wouldn't exactly be a blind mystery pick. So let's go. Okay, markers are all in this little plasticky bin thingy. I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I don't know why. Having my eyes closed and drawing random markers is quite scary. So I'm just gonna mix these up. I have decided, by the way, I should mention before this causes too much noise, I do have different sizes of marker. So I have these absolutely thick bad boys. I have, where's a good example? Probably this. I have like thinner ones, and this is the thinnest size I have. I do have a 3mm, I think they are. I don't know if, oh here, I do have it. Bloody hell. I do have an example. This is my 3mm. They're a little bit smaller than the regular size that I have, which of course is the 5mm. So I've decided, which is why it's a 5 marker challenge and not a 3 marker challenge, I'm gonna be allowing myself 3 of these medium sizes, 1 of the smallest size, and 1 of the largest size, just so when I pick, I'm not going to, of course, kind of know the colours, because I do kind of know that the fluorescents are the big boys and the darker shades are the small boys. I don't know why it is I have them like that, but oh well. So let's mix these up before I babble on about everything. mixed enough. I'm gonna be blindfolded, so it's not like blindfolded. I'm gonna cover my eyes. I don't know who's gonna be blindfolding me. I'm gonna be covering my eyes, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to see these. Are you ready, Jet? Oh my god, I should introduce you to Jet. Hold on, let me get it. This is my cat, Jet. Jet, please meet my internet friends. Internet friends, please meet my adorable cat. She's gonna be supervising me for this. I'm getting so distracted by the cat. Oh! Okay, she's now officially the cameraman. I do hope that's okay. I'm gonna pick these markers before she knocks everything off my desk. Okay, blindfolded. Drum roll, please. I'm terrified. I can't see what she's doing. Okay, I think I feel a really big one. So this is gonna be my fluorescent. Please don't be the black. Ah, okay. Fingers crossed that's a pretty color. Second choice. This is so scary. This is my second choice. Please be a pretty color. Please don't be a grey. Please don't be a grey. Third color. I heard a noise and I'm scared. I don't know what she's doing. This is the third color. I think this is a 5. Ooh, okay, that's my third color. Fourth color. Oh, I don't want, I'm scared. I'm like feeling the barrel and I'm like, do I really want this one? I don't know what color it is, but there we go. That's number 3. And now I need a smaller one. Okay. You a smaller one? That's a 5, that's a 5. Okay. This is hard. That's a small one. Okay. This is number 5. Number 5, I think. I didn't pick a smaller one. What? Okay, I messed up my own challenge. I have a green. I have a brown, a light orange, another brown, and I have a fluorescent pink. Wow, how awkward. Because I drew 2 browns, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of the browns out, and then I'm just going to put all the smaller markers on the table and pick them because I somehow couldn't find them in this absolute mess. Let's pick. So I'm going to close my eyes, muddle these up. Oh god, sorry. Ah, where are you? There you are. Okay, go in. There we go. Okay. Please, please be a good color. I'm going to cry if it's a bad color. Or a brown again, because I already have a brown. I choose you. Oh, I got a pink. I got another pink. That's exciting. Okay, so I have the fusion on top of the colors I have. So I think this is actually quite a lovely palette. I think we can make some art with this. So without further ado, let's get on with it, shall we? This is my sketchbook, as you know. At the minute, I drew this the other day, and essentially I have decimated the other side of the page. So if you've got any ideas on how to cover that up, do let me know. A brand new spread. We're gonna do a double spread today because I don't know, I feel like that'd be quite fun to do a more thematic page. So we've got our colours here. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think I'm also gonna pick out some pencils and pens I think I might use. So bear with me a sec whilst I scrounge my desk finding things. So the plan for swatching is I think I'm going to do them on 2 different types of paper just to see how the colours will differ. So first things first, let's do it just on the page, see how they look. I kind of already know most of the colours, but who knows if they work together. So let's start with that, shall we? Hello friends, it's me, editing Nico from the future. Originally in this part of the video I was talking and babbling and sort of talking about what I was doing, but I found after rewatching it during the editing process I wasn't really making any sense, so I thought it would be a bit easier just to do a voiceover and kind of just talk to you guys one-on-one. Of course, like always, if you do not want to hear me talk, if you just want to watch the drawing and draw along, now is the time to mute. You are more than welcome to. But for those who want to listen to me for a bit, hello, hi, howdy, how you doing? Let's have a little chat. So, who am I drawing here today? I'm drawing Coda, who is one of my favourite characters within this story I've made. He does change quite a lot throughout the narrative. He starts off quite reserved and quite grumpy and eventually kind of transforms into this fiercely loyal, really good friend who's really soft and really caring and finds happiness again, which I, at least from the creator standpoint, I adore the transformation he goes through. I think it's a really lovely and hopefully will be a really uplifting story for you guys to see. He deals with a lot of mental health difficulties, especially with depression, but throughout the narrative he kind of overcomes it. So let's talk Coda. Who is he? So Coda is an Italian immigrant, not by choice, who first comes to England in this little town called Lime Creek when he is 12. He's on a summer vacation with his parents, wherein unfortunately he and his parents die. They die in an accident, which I will not disclose. I'll have it as a mystery. But they unfortunately pass, except Coda doesn't die. He wakes up a few weeks later in a morgue alone, and even though he does speak parts of the language, he doesn't really know enough to be in a lot of conversations with people, and he doesn't really know what to do. He's sort of stuck here. But luckily for him, he meets Charlie and Fern, who are these witches, warlocks amongst this town, who I will go in later. They have a whole system in place, but he meets them, and for a while he just is chilling and growing up until one day when he is 16. He's going into the forest and he stumbles upon a trio. Our protagonists, Merrick, Mist and Jack, who are being attacked by this monster. And immediately Coda saves them. He doesn't want to, of course, see anyone die. So he steps in, he saves them, and he makes new friends with them. And slowly but surely, as they all kind of grow up together, Coda slowly finds that happiness again, and he slowly finds himself again and learns that this way of life he's been living for the past few years, although it made sense to him to close himself off from that grief, that it's not a healthy way to live and express himself and to love people. So he changes and he grows and he learns. And it's a long process, but it's a process that he needed to do to heal, to finally heal. And he finds a lot of comfort within that process. He meets Rox, who becomes like a pseudo father figure for him. He of course makes more friends through the friends he's made, and eventually, once Jack finally gets all his shit in order, mind my French, Coda and he eventually start dating and they fall in love, and they sort of find a peace and contentness and trust within each other that both of them haven't really been able to find in other people before. Coda's story, it does mean quite a lot to me. I hope it will be a
a lovely story for you guys to eventually read. Although there is a lot, of course, magical element to it, because Coda, I didn't say this before, Coda's immortal. Coda can't die. So Coda does have that sort of supernatural element to him, but he does go through very human problems, especially in the realm of, not being able to make friends and not being able to express himself properly. And when he starts figuring out his sexuality, he's sort of like, what do I do with this? Like, this random sort of annoying human boy is really cute and I really want to talk to him, but I don't know how to talk to people like that. It's a story I really like, and Coda is a very old character of mine. He's changed a lot since I first made him, but I'm really happy where he is now, and I can't wait to share more about him and more about the other characters within the world I've made. Yeah, I can't wait. I'll definitely talk more about them because they do mean a lot to me, and it's something I am really excited to work on. I recently had a bit of a bit of a mind explosion of, I really like comics, and I know it would be a lot of work and it would be a massive amount of patience required, but the medium of comics and graphic novels has always been something that I've personally been really into. So I was kind of thinking, maybe I should try turn it into a comic, because right now I was thinking of going down novel route, like an actual story that you can read in a book, but now I'm kind of like, should I turn it into a comic book? Is that a good way of expressing these characters? But I don't know. Tell me down below, do you guys prefer books or do you prefer comics? Like, is there like a specific one you prefer? I would love to know what you guys think, because if I do a comic, I might put it up on like Webtoons or Tapas or something for you guys to see. I would love that. That'd be so much fun. But yeah, that's my babble. Do let me know what you guys think. Oh, I should mention, I just looked over and I saw the video. The technique I use throughout this, for anyone curious, because the nib sizes on these markers are so big, what I do is I wet a paintbrush and then I just put it on the nib, and then I use that to apply more precise lines down. I find that, especially with Jess's shorts, which you see now, with pattern on it, it would be impossible to do with the 5mm nib of the brown pen. So I have a little sneaky trick where I use the brush instead. There you go, fun little pro tip on how I use poscas. Not sure if that's how they were intended to be used, but that's how I use them. And then the pen I use for this to line it is the Pentel just black brush liner. Unfortunately, I don't know the nib size. I'm so sorry, it doesn't say on the barrel, but I use that because I really like the line variation. I think it's very funky, so that's why I use that. Now I'm just applying stickers, and I'm aware I won't spoil what happens, but a tragedy strikes. I'm still to this day so sad about it. You'll see what I mean in a minute, but yeah. What else to say? Oh, I recently unlocked community tabs. I didn't know that was something that you had to unlock, but well and behold, it is, and I unlocked it, and I'm so excited. Oh my god. It's going to be such a new and fun way to kind of communicate with you guys, because that's why I started this. I really wanted to express myself in a new, fun and creative way whilst meeting and connecting with new people, hopefully, because I really do struggle talking to people normally. So yeah, really fun way. Here I was trying to draw Charlie, and then tragedy struck. So hello, I just realised my camera didn't record any of this half of the sketchbook page.
I'm such a doofus. You can see it in the recording how it just slowly pans away and looks at my keyboard instead. Oh my god, I'm so bad at YouTube. But apart from that tragedy, I had so much fun with this challenge. I really loved the colours. I found that actually, even though I was a little bit nervous at first about how the orange was going to work with the green, I really love how it turned out. I think it looks so good on the spread and I just love it so much. I hope you guys had fun here. I know I did. If you liked the video, please do leave a like down below. It really does help the growth of my channel. Comment, tell me if you have another art challenge or another video you would love to see from me. Please do comment. I love reading your comments. They always are just such a delight and I would love to know what you guys think. So let me know down below. And if you want to see more content from me, subscribe. I would love to have you. And with that being said, I shall leave before my camera decides to disappear entirely. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!